This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
We're cooking with GOSS this week.
Ooh, you know it. The Red 4 Filth Tour is in full swing, and the UK is full of theater gays, and the queens have fried chicken in their breasts. You heard that right.
And it's a Halloween weekend. Are you ready to get spooky ooky ookum?
Also, we take a moment to honor the tragic loss of queer icon Leslie Jordan.
Mm-hmm. And new music from Rihanna. Rihanna is out today, and we got some Disturbia in the DMs, if you know what I mean.
Yes, so get out in the world and touch some trade. Come on.
Touch the trade, honey. Are you ready for another rousing episode of
Hot Garage?
GOSS?
Let's go. M.
Oh.
M.
Mom! Welcome to Hot to GOSS.
Hi there. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back for another steaming,
Piping.
scalding,
Scalding?
serving up
Hot GOSS.
This is, of course, our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives,
Our lives.
gossip and politics, and take a little deep dive into
dive.
the TMs. So let's get into some Hot
GOSS. Girl, the race chaser kingdom is a buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz.
We just felt like Trixie and Katya needed some more publicity, so we decided to do season 7 for Classique. They weren't getting enough, like there was no they needed more attention.
And
Violet too.
Is she on season 7?
She may, in fact, win.
Season 7, bitch.
Girl,
Spoiler.
the only
Never mind,
thing.
Sorry. Watch along.
Oh yeah, in my head, the best thing Violet has ever done in her career is the season 8 give up dress. So I remember her with season
she
8.
did that.
You know, after
she did
6,
that.
it just gets so reductive.
Reductive?
Look it up.
Who said that? Oh, you're doing a Madonna.
She's doing a bit.
If I miss, I'm gay.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Well, we are on season 7, and we are season 8.
but not for long, because we're going to be doing UK versus the planet Romulac or whatever. Like, I
Girl.
don't know what.
Shit it and quit
Drag-
it. Welcome
drag-
to Drag. Did you see the list of all the different drag race things that are happening in 2023? Let's go over it. It's Drag Race Mexico, Drag Race Brazil,
Nice.
Drag Race Sweden, Drag Race Germany, Spain Season 3, All Stars Spain, Down Under Season 4, Canada versus the World, Canada Season 5, US Season 15, US All Stars. That's already 11. There's like 4 more that I'm forgetting. Portugal, France, there's 2 more. UK Normal Season 5. That's like 15 things. RuPaul is wiping her ass with Benjamin Franklin's, honey.
She is. Drag is all over the world.
It really is.
Phenomenon.
Speaking of phenomenons,
Yes.
you're on the Red for Filth tour right now, and you're all over the world. This call is coming from inside the bus.
I know. I'm on the tour bus. There's
Les autobus?
We're careening down the highway heading to Atlanta right at this moment.
Ooh, bitch. You know what's in Atlanta, right?
What?
The strip clubs. You need to go to BJ's.
Oh, BJ's? Is that what it's called?
Uh-huh. What you need to do is find yourself a good sister. I found one while I was down there. What was her name again? She was somebody's
Crystal?
friend. Oh, Crystal is not my sister. She's my cousin.
I love Crystal.
Your play cousin.
She's my play
Your
cousin.
party and play cousin.
You may know Crystal Summers, but I'm talking about her friend Cocaine Autumn. We are deep in Cocaine Autumn right now. We're busy. What was that bitch's name? What the fuck was her name? Hold on, I'm gonna look what her name was. It wasn't Bleach. She's from Dallas.
And the full name of BJ's is BJ Roosters.
Oh, honey. Y'all need to go in and look for
BJ
Galantis. Tell him Willam sent you.
Hello. I'm here to see Galantis.
Uh-huh.
I need to see Galantis at once. Someone brought a, I thought it was a fan gift, but it wasn't a gift. He just had made a prop for himself for the show yesterday in Tampa. And his name's Ryan. And he showed up and he had a saw. Oh, like one of those long sort of straight saws that you like can saw a piece of wood with.
Yeah.
And he had like glittered it and rhinestoned it. It was a fake saw. It was like a prop one. But on the one side it said, I like Alaska, and on the other side it said, I love Crystal.
Damn.
Wait,
And he put a ponytail on it. It was wild. I signed it.
But is there a joke in why it was a saw?
I couldn't decipher that. I think it was just an art thing, because sometimes art you can't explain. Like that guy jumping on the trampoline, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes art defies explanation.
Now I'm finally close to finding out that bitch's name.
You're still
One that took
looking
me
up your friend you went to the strip bar with.
Well, she's a pretty girl. She took me to the club and she showed me around. You just need to look for her. She's great. She's from the Wussy. She does the Wussy shows.
Marshmallow?
No, pretty girl. Blonde.
I'm looking for pretty girl in Galantis.
Blonde, I think. Just
Bring them to me at once.
Excuse me, are you pretty girl? Oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. Please turn around. Get longer bangs. Yeah, Atlanta is always a fun city. Where do you go after Atlanta?
Then we go to Charlotte. Then we go to DC. And that will be 5 show days in a row.
Oh, and
I
see you still have eyebrows.
I do. I'm such a fake drag queen. Though, I don't know. They might be coming off. I don't know.
Honey, you cross that Mason-Dixon line, you're going to go through the change. The change is coming. I feel it. Oh.
So wait, did you see But I'm a Cheerleader in the stage version?
Can I just tell you that my friend Michael was in But I'm a Cheerleader, and they were amazing in it. The whole cast was amazing. It's at the Turbine Theater, which is under a railroad track, and I literally thought that they had like this heartbeat pumped into the show where like you could hear the characters like thinking and being attracted to each other. And then I heard it like during intermission too, and I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, it's under some train tracks. I was sitting with my friend who was in Little Shop, Renee. She was in Little Shop with Vicky, and she's amazing too. And the whole cast has like octave jumper notes. The score is incredible. I think the lead girl's name is Audrey, but she was amazing, little blonde girl. The show was amazing. Go see
Audrey
it.
too.
I don't remember.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. And then the night before that, I saw My Son's a Queer by Rob Madge. And that started, and that's at the Garrick on the West End right now. And that started at the Turbine Theater before that, and it transferred. That was amazing. It was all about this, like, show pony of a fag who also does drag, kind of, and his parents recorded him doing, like, all these homemade musicals growing up. And it's everything you could expect a 5-year-old being bitchy to his father going, Dad, your cue was Bert. Like, he's, like, just giving stage direction and everything. And he is or they are so funny. I don't know the pronouns. And then the next night, I saw my friend Callum in Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club, which is like a block from my hotel. Oh. And guess where I got my tickets, bitch? Today Tix.
Wow, see?
Mm-hmm.
Our ads change lives.
They really do. Today Tix brought me there, and Cabaret was amazing. I'm ready for my offer when the MC leaves. I'm ready to take over whenever.
You and Alan Cumming, that you read for the same.
Honey, I'm not coming. I'm going. Oh yeah, she got my burlesque role. I forgot. I'm still mad at her for that.
Stole it right out from under you. You could have been in a filled with Cher.
When I saw Cabaret outside the stage door. And I said, where's fun to go in New York? And he's like, he told me some spots. And then he's like, he stood back after he saw my program and he said, how old are you? I said, 16. He said, ooh, a wee one. And then he put his hands up like, nope. And I was like, oh, damn. I thought I was going to get the cum-cummings. Speaking of co-stars, we have some sad news.
Yes.
Somebody that we both have worked with, an icon in the gay world, Leslie Jordan, has passed away. He died on Monday, October 24th. I'm sure everybody knows this. He was 67, which for a lot of like LGBTQIA gay people, that's like it's rare to have like an older gay man who's like in the limelight like that, because a lot of his generation were wiped out by a plague. So Leslie kind of came to prominence more for a lot of straight people, other than the Will and Grace watchers, through TikTok during the pandemic, because he basically had this like great like laissez-faire attitude, flazé-da, about like he made it through one pandemic, we'll get through all this, and like his opening was always like, well, shit. And it was just funny to watch someone go through what everybody else was going through, but always find a way to be jovial and to lift others up and to make people happy. And the man loved being famous. He loved it. I identified with him so much. I got to work with him for a year when we did a play together, and every time he would open his mouth, everybody would just be wrapped with attention, because like the stories were always so funny, and he just like held you in the palm of his hand and then slapped you with the punchline, and it was great. You roasted him on your season of Drag Race.
I did.
And you were hilarious.
Did. He's so funny, and was such an important person in our community, because like you said, like sort of elder queers there aren't that many that we have to really look up to, and he was a really good person, and just really, really funny, and broke a lot of barriers. So we love you, honey.
We love you, Leslie. And look up his old work if you have the YouTubes. He was on Murphy Brown. He was on Pee-wee's Playhouse. There's so many random things that he was on. Call Me Kat. I mean, watch his back episodes of that. It was always hilarious when he was on the screen. And we are going to miss you. And we'll see you when we get there. And save us a corner booth near the bidet.
I heard there's a rainbow spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Which I really want to hear. This is called Heart-Shaped Flail by Gay Meat. Gay Meat, is that the name of that bar in Atlanta?
It could be, honey.
I don't know. What do we take a listen?
Out of my mind, out of my body. Choose to ascend, astral project. Does he want me? What would Jesus do? What the fuck should I do? 30 going on 19. What does heaven mean? There it goes again. Swinging my heart around my head. Sleep for my love, pain for my friends. Swinging my heart around my head. Like I've always been.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online, whether you're just starting out or scaling your business. Everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, "Time." That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing.
squarespace.com/drag.
We are back, and I don't know if you've been flipping through Galore magazine.
Absolutely not. I do not support these fucking hoes. Violet's a fucking bitch. I like her though. And Gottmik has 4 of my belts. 4. And I went over to their house to look with them. Nowhere to be found. I said, all right, you got till I'm back from the UK to get me my belts, bitch. One of them was $800. And it was from like 2005. So
She's probably wearing it on this magazine cover.
she's probably doing some S&M bondage scene with me and Todrick's boots inside these pages of Galore. They look fucking beautiful, which is another reason I hate their cunt asses. They're dripping with blood. They put down a drop cloth, so I'm glad the stage will not be dirty. These girls are responsive tranities.
Finally, some girls think ahead.
They look like they could be the cover art almost for How and Why, which is our seminal yearly annual Halloween extravaganza for your ears and auditory senses, honey. And it's available now on Mom Plus. Well, part 1 is.
It is. Now, this is a spoof on true crime podcasts, and it investigates the murder of the protagonist from last year's radio play, Free to Be Me. You remember her. She was the final girl.
Pretty girl. Real
Rupert's
pretty girl.
drag chase. The murder extravaganza. So How and Why, Slayage of a Queen, is starring Jada Essence Hall and Heidi and Closet, plus Delta Work, Raja, Meatball, Big Dipper, Jackie Beat, Mario Diaz, Priyanka, Jinx Monsoon, and us, courtesy of us.
And you can listen at Mom Plus, which you join by going to mompodcast.plus. And as soon as this is over, you go over there and listen because you don't want to miss out. It's really funny. It made me tinkle a little bit.
I don't want to miss the thing.
Don't call me. You know my pronouns. Don't call me thing, honey.
Now there's some Shanglea news.
There's some what?
Shanglea news.
Oh, Shanglea, which is an offshoot of Pangea. Pangea heels. Our outline sometimes some things slip through the cracks, and they're.
Why do spelling errors just bring me so much joy?
Because everything else Dipper does is perfect, and
It's true. That's the definition of camp. That's what it is. Susan Sontag.
So Shangela had fried chicken in her titties when she was doing Dancing with the Stars this week, and Tyra ate the chicken.
What? What on earth is going on here?
Tyra Pretty Girl Banks just ate a piece of chicken out of Shangela's bra that her mom made to give to Len and Tyra Banks. This show, if Shangela doesn't win, I will lead a revolt.
So wait, did she dance with the chicken in her breast? 'Cause
Yes.
it would be sweaty.
Yes. Extra flavor. Off the floor. Oh, wait, in a Ziploc.
Oh my god.
And she had the gall to touch the chicken with a white glove.
So wait, was it in a sealed bag?
Yup, in a Ziploc. COVID protocol.
Okay, well then that's fine.
Tyra went in.
Tyra's iconic, and I bet that chicken was fucking good.
You know it was.
Damn.
Shenzhen don't play. And neither did her
Oh
mama.
god, now I want fried chicken.
I'm eating popcorn chicken right now from M&S. That's the nice grocery store over here.
Ooh, M&S.
See, I'm trying to be just like Shangela.
You're one of those West End girls. West End
Girls.
girls.
West End is the
In the
best.
dead of world, dead of world.
Scroll.
Have you heard of this up and coming artist named Rihanna?
Yeah. Yeah, I was in
She has
one
a
of her
couple
videos.
of hits. Pwn to replay.
What about Shanglea?
Shanglea.
Yeah, Rihanna's got new music finally after, I think, 19 years? 14? 5 years. 5 years. Almost as long as we've been waiting for a Mariah album. That's like 1,400 days now at this point. The song is from...
Is she gonna release that pop punk album, Mariah? Have you heard about that?
Yeah, from the 90s, right? The grunge?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a grunge album, right?
Yeah. Which go off. But yes, officially today, Rihanna's song "Lift Me Up" is coming out to promote Wakanda Forever, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Is this a Josh Groban cover? We're recording the day before, so we have not heard the song.
That's You Raise Me Up, bitch, not You Lift Me Up.
Oh, I'm sorry. You raise me up.
Lift Me Up is a Gaga lyric, though, for sure.
Is this Rihanna's Hold My Hand?
Tell whoever went in that bathroom they're only allowed to pee in there.
Oh, everyone knows.
No one's allowed to puke in the sink either, because apparently
No Blumpkins.
these UK girls like to puke in the sink on tour buses.
Who puked in the sink?
I don't know.
Give me a name.
Cheryl Hole was telling me all about it. Some of these scallywags over here.
Oh my God.
This show has been so fun, y'all. You need to come see it if you're in the UK. We're in not Dark Fork. It's somewhere else. Dartmouth. Maybe. Yeah, I think we're there next week, and then we're in the West End for 2 weeks at the Garrick, and then we go to.
Honey, we're Dartmouth girls. We have to stick together.
Honey, Dark Fork is the Stanford of the West.
Yeah, sir.
Come see our shows and celebrate with us.
Come see our show.
I know
It's Halloween.
Yeah. What are you going to do for Halloween?
Are you going as a slutty drag queen this year?
No, bitch. I'm going as a spooky ooky Mickey Mouse to my drag daughter Jade's party. I'm meeting some friends there. Gonna kiki and kai.
Her name is Jade. I've been to her station.
She keeps a clean station. Nice girl.
This
Pretty
is
girl. Pretty girl.
Very clean. A lot of pictures up. So wait, they did this challenge on Dragula because there's a new Dracula, and they had to base it off of one of the classic like Halloween characters, like a vampire or a witch. So if you did a classic Halloween monster but did a retake on it, what would you do?
If I did a classic Halloween monster, I would probably like to do. Ooh, is Pinhead a classic Halloween monster enough? Like,
I mean,
I'd want
not really. That's like a movie character, but
I'd want to do like a drag Pinhead kind of, but classic movie character. Oh, I'd do Swamp Thing, honey.
oh, Swamp Witch.
So I could have like flowers and a natural flora and a fauna coming from my bush, my emu's
Oh,
bush.
I love that.
What would you do? I know sometimes your
I would
tights are
do-
swampy.
Oh my god. I would do Dracula, of course, because Dracula is my drag icon. So like a vampire.
Ooh, you know who would be cute? Dracula's wives.
Oh, like from Bram Stoker? Bram Strokers. That's the other dick bar in Atlanta.
For a gram, I'm stroking.
We've done group costumes as the AAA girls, which is always fun to to make your friends dress up together. It's very powerful to be in I don't know,
Remember-
a group costume.
Remember
It's more
when we
fun,
did
I think.
Alvin and Chipmunks in a hot theater backstage with no air conditioning in neoprene turtleneck long sleeve dresses with no zips?
Really thought that ahead.
I mean, Howie made them in like 2 days, real quick, but like we should have said, "Can we have a zipper, Howie?"
No zips.
we were
It's not his.
No
it's not his
zips.
fault. It's not his fault. He did exactly what we asked. We also did 9 to 5 girls, Miss Dora Lee,
Yes.
and the other 2 hoes. What else have we done? We did a couple. No, that's our other podcast. Come in.
So, but I love the Halloween season. I'm going to be on tour. I have no idea what I'm going to be this year. So why don't we go ahead and go to a break and we'll figure it out. Oh, and we'll have a fun little tip spot with drag queen politician, maybe a girl.
So I have some paperwork to go handle, and I need to get.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, bitch, I need to get something notarized. And
Oh, okay.
first, I need to find a notary republic. And then I need to get a wax seal. I'm going to seal it shut.
You need a wax. So yeah, I'll handle the tip spot this week.
You do that.
We've got a very special tip spot in store for you tonight. We like to bring out a girl every now and then for a tip spot, and sometimes we like to get political over here, you know we do, and sometimes we like to do drag. So tonight we're gonna give you both. So please welcome to the stage the 10 dancing toes of the incomparable Miss Maebe, a girl. Hi. How are you?
Hey, I am fantastic. How are you, Alaska?
Great. You look gorge.
Thank you. So do you. So do you.
Girl, don't lie. You're in like full makeup. Are you campaigning later or like what's going on?
I'm actually ready for a drag brunch. I have to be at drag brunch in about an hour and a half. So
Oh, I love brunch.
I do. I'm a brunch queen. I'm a brunch queen for sure.
Brunch is an American right.
It is.
And speaking of America, we've got some political things going on in the world right now. We've got the midterm elections, which are happening very soon, November 8th. And many people have made their plans to vote. Are you gonna like do the thing that the politicians do and like get all like turn a look and then go to the ballot and be like, I'm doing my vote?
Absolutely, I am. I filled out my ballots at home, and then I'm going to take it to the polls and actually do my voting at the polls, which I love to do. I'm a little, that's probably the only thing I'm traditional in is going to the polls to vote.
Yes, it's very campy. It's very cute. So a lot of people may know your name and you, maybe a girl, of course, because you are involved in politics for real. So you are currently Silver Lake Neighborhood Council member, right?
That's correct. Yes.
And you are currently a candidate for Congress.
For Congress, U.S. Congress, the U.S. House of Representatives.
What that's kind of a big deal. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a huge deal. So, when I got elected to my local position in 2019, I didn't know until after I was elected that I was the first drag queen to be elected to a public office in the United States, which I thought was pretty amazing. I wasn't running to achieve that first. I found out after the fact. I was like, on the one hand, I thought, oh, this is pretty neat. On the other hand, I thought, really, I'm the first one. Just knowing how, politically active drag people are. And, I've always thought that whether or not you're intending to make a political statement in drag, just the act of of drag is in and of itself a social and political statement. So I thought it was really awesome that I got elected to my local spot, and it really inspired me to run for higher office. And, I met with you and Willam when I was running for Congress in 2020. So this is my second time running. After the 2020 election, we ended up losing the primary election by less than 1%. I lost by only about 1,100 votes in a district of about 750,000 people. So it was a very small margin. And we decided we have to try this again. And so, put on my heels, come back in for 2022, and we ended up winning the primary election. So we're in the top 2 for the general election this November 8th. And thank you. And it was pretty awesome because we beat out 7 other candidates to get to this spot. It was the most crowded primary election in the entire state of California for a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives. And we have 52 seats. So it was the most crowded primary. And the fact that we beat out all of these other candidates, most of them conservative Republicans, there was a moderate, a conservative independent, an eco-fascist. And so it's pretty awesome because we made sure that there's going to be 2 Democrats on the ballots this November. So my seat in my district is safe. Either way that you vote, you're going to have a Democrat. You can either have a moderate who's been in office for over 20 years, or you can have a progressive, leftist, corporate-free, trans person, drag queen being your representative here.
Honey, we love that. So what are like the big issues for you? Like what are your like big, what are the big ones?
For me, so I consider my platform to be an intersectional humanitarian platform. All of the issues are sort of intertwined. But the big issues for me that I'm running on are universal health care, housing for all, education for all, environmental justice, racial justice, LGBTQIA rights, reproductive rights, gun control, alleviating homelessness, and staying out of war. And when you think about all of those issues, they are mostly issues that are affecting marginalized people, queer people, people of color, poor people, folks who historically have not had a voice in our government. And, I think we think about what a politician looks like. And I don't think that we often think of a trans person as a politician, when the fact of the matter is we need trans people in office because trans people are under attack right now. And even the idea of a drag queen being in an office is not that absurd of an idea, again, because even just doing drag is being under attack by, state legislatures across the US. So I think it's, past time that we have a very, very visibly queer person in office speaking about these kinds of issues.
Totally. So, who's allowed to vote for you? Everyone in California, or?
No, not everybody in California. It's my specific district. It is California District 30, which includes West Hollywood, Silver Lake, Echo Park, the Hollywood Hills, Burbank, Glendale. It's a big district. It goes all the way north to Sunland, Tujunga, which is on the northern part of the valley, all the way south to about Mid-Wilshire, Park La Brea, LACMA, the Grove area. So it's a pretty big district, and it's most of central Los Angeles. And there is a huge queer population in that district. And, again, I'm not running to be a queer person in office. That is, representation matters. But I think having a queer person, representing some of these issues and saying why they're important to our community is so important for representation.
Totally. I feel like do you get haters who are saying like, well, why are you doing drag in politics? Like what is the purpose of that? You know what I mean?
I do. I absolutely do. I think a lot of people and it's mostly people that I don't know. It's mostly people that I don't work with. I've been in local politics now as an elected official with the city of Los Angeles for almost 4 years now. And I'm very well respected on my council because I'm getting the job done that I was elected to do. And I don't think that they give a shit whether I'm a drag queen or a trans person. And of course, I'm constantly speaking up on queer issues. But what they care about is that I'm doing my job that I was elected for. And, that's something that I want all voters to know. I think when people think of the idea of a drag queen being in office, they think that it's going to be some sort of circus. But hello, it's already a circus, first of all. But like I said, just being very visibly queer, I think it is so important. And so again, the hate that I've received has mostly been online anonymous trolls rather than anybody that I'm actually working with in my community.
Right, because once you're there and you're getting down to work, I mean, it's sort of like what you're wearing or what you sort of present as quickly fades away once you get into the sort of the actual work involved, I would think.
Absolutely. And, the other, for me, there's a little bit of a blurry line because, yes, I'm a drag queen, but I'm also a trans person. I'm a trans non-binary person. My pronouns are she, her, they, them. And, one of the reasons that my win of the primary election was historic, I was the first trans non-binary person to ever advance through a primary election and move on to the general election for a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives. So it's a historic moment. And I certainly think that not everybody understands or knows how to figure that out. I think people in my immediate community, the queer community, drag community, trans community understand it. But, for somebody who, is just looking up their candidates, they might not totally get it. Which is why I'm trying to, put my message out there that, yes, I am a trans person. I am a drag queen running for Congress, but that's not the motive of my run for Congress, if that makes sense.
Totally. So before we wrap up, I do just want to use you for your political knowledge because some of these propositions are complicated.
Absolutely.
Isn't there one that's like it like has a confusing name that it sounds like it's gonna help unhoused people but it actually hinders them and helps developers? Do you know what I'm talking about?
You know what? I am trying to think which particular proposition you're talking about because there's a lot of propositions. There's one that focuses on reproductive freedom, one that focuses on tribal in-person sports betting, corporate online sports betting. I'm trying to think of the specific one that you're speaking about, but I will say that homelessness in California and specifically in Los Angeles is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest issue facing people running for office right now. And that goes for everyone from me who's running for a federal seat to state Senate and assembly representatives, county representatives, and specifically city representatives. For me, I mentioned that one of my big issues is alleviating homelessness. And the thing about it is, I would challenge you to find any person in Los Angeles who doesn't believe that homelessness is an issue. For me, it's about how do we tackle this in a humane and compassionate way without criminalizing people experiencing homelessness. And my biggest issue with city council here in Los Angeles, with both mayoral candidates running for mayor here in Los Angeles, is they all support an ordinance known as 4118, which is a Los Angeles municipal ordinance that makes it illegal to sit, lie, or sleep within 500 feet of most public locations, freeway underpasses, parks, libraries, driveways, loading docks. It essentially makes it illegal to be experiencing homelessness. And in my opinion, criminalizing people for being poor is about as low as we can go as a society. We need to be helping folks in a compassionate manner that includes permanent supportive housing, not arresting people because they are sleeping in a tent on the sidewalk. The vast majority of people experiencing homelessness do not want to be sleeping in tents on the sidewalk. But the fact of the matter is the rent is too damn high here in Los Angeles. There are not enough supportive services to help everybody experiencing homelessness. In fact, one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this is because the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, which governs most of the southwestern states, determined in a case known as Martin versus Boise that it is unconstitutional for cities to make it illegal to sleep in encampments or tents in cities when there are not enough shelters or beds to accommodate everybody experiencing homelessness. So we have over 40,000 people just in the city of LA alone experiencing homelessness. We do not have that many shelter beds or spaces available for all of those folks. So how can you say you've got to leave, go to a shelter, go somewhere else when there's just not enough available resources? Add that to the fact that there are more than twice as many vacant units, apartments, etc., throughout Los Angeles that are sitting empty while people are living on the street. So this is really, it's a humanity issue. It's a compassion issue. And we need to, figure out a way to help these folks without criminalizing them. And really the only way to do that is permanent supportive housing and services.
Wow. I agree completely. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what's up. You sound like you know what you're doing, and I appreciate that. And I want to thank you so much for being our tip spot this week. This is Maybe a Girl, everyone.
Just wanted to say you can visit us online at maybeagirlforcongress.org. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We need help with volunteers, with fundraising. I'm a corporate-free grassroots candidate, entirely people-powered. So please, people, help us out.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything.
This is the moment. We are back, and you know this moment.
When the
When the gods expect us to go spell
Spelunking.
I'm king.
Deep inside
The dream.
the direct messages.
Yes, for those of you who don't. Inside the DMs, which means direct messages.
Yes.
I will ask one of you to sashay away, which means you leave. And one of you to chante, which means you stay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And the first message...
Liz writes in to recommend a fair for Willam to attend. My friend invited me to touch a trade this weekend. Sadly, it was just a bunch of old dudes talking about their wood, tools, plumbing, and electrical work. And there's a picture of a sticker that's touch a trade, and it's a hand reaching out and grabbing that hammer kind of suggestively. It's giving it like an under...
Mm-hmm.
It's giving it kind of a reach around. That hand is...
Hands touching hands.
That hammer weird.
I want this sticker, bitch. I want this sticker for the front of my notebook where I have all my good stickers.
They're grabbing the hammer like this.
They're grabbing it like Kendall Jenner cuts a cucumber.
Yes, they are.
Straight up.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
We'll have to go next time.
Is that a child's hand?
Would you want to read the next message?
I'd love to. From Jay. Hey, Will, Alaska and Dip. Just listening to the current hot goss where the girlies are talking about Canada versus the world. I believe it was the drag philosopher Willam who very succinctly noted that a few of the dolls had been on the same season as the show's current host, Brooklyn, and I couldn't help but wonder, if you had to compete on another season with one of your sisters as the host head judge, who would you choose and why? Love the pod, love the goss. The goss is hot. Jay.
That's hot.
First of all, Brooklyn's name is Brooke, new word, Lynne. I don't know, but it's two words.
Yeah, just two.
It's not like the suburb.
Brooklyn.
Or the, yeah. So if I had to compete on another season of Drag Race with one of my sisters as the host or head judge, does it have to be from my season? Because if so, it'd be Latrice.
That's what they were thinking.
Yeah, it would be Latrice. Latrice or Chad, because those are the only two people that I think I would take any constructive criticism from, because the rest of my cast was garbage bucket hose, much like me. To some degree. They had their elements of class and beauty, of course, but they all definitely had some gut bucketness also in there. No, we're not pointing names. We're not saying seasonal sisters such as the Summers. She was beautiful. Maligning these girls. How dare you? Who would you want to be judged by?
No one. I would want to do the judging. I would want to be hosting the show.
Yeah, you've done the show like 8 times, haven't you?
not sitting there getting critiqued by Trixie Mattel on a singing show.
Oh, bitch.
Like, what the fuck? No. 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 I would take a shit on the stage. I would take a hot, steaming shit on the stage and be asked to leave. But the story for the studio audience would live on. They would never air it.
I would eat Kraft macaroni and cheese powder and put it in my mouth and then cough it out for an orange cloud of dust to form all over whoever was near me. And then immediately 5 minutes later, I would start giving them the cheesy squirts. Uh-huh. And then I would slip in it and make a snow angel in my own diarrhea. Yep, that's what I would do.
See, this is what the world. No, honestly, no. I mean, Jinx. Jinx is. No, there's so many queens on my seasons who are good at drag and.
Roxana. How about Detox?
Roxy and Detox.
How about
sure.
Detox?
Yeah.
Detox would let whoever win whoever had a bag.
Oh my goodness.
Miss Thing, do you have a baggie? Come here. You want this crown? Give me the baggie. Turn it inside out. I see there's one left in there. There's more left. Just give it to me. I don't need it. I don't need it off your nail. I have nails on, girl. Do you want to win or not?
This message comes from Am. Dear Alaska, Willam, and Big Dip, longtime listener, first-time caller. I'm a 21-year-old gay man looking to get my future started but don't know where to begin. Growing up in a religious ethnic household, I have been controlled on every action I take relating to education, work, and overall free time. I feel like I'm trapped. I don't really know what direction to go with life. What I'm currently studying in college, I'm failing and have no interest in, and every paycheck I get, the majority of it gets taken away for house expenses. I feel like I'm living someone else's life and haven't discovered who I am as a person just yet. I've been depressed for several months and fear when my breaking point will hit. My family moves a lot, so I don't have friends to rely on, such as sharing an apartment or even having a safe haven for myself. I'm just curious if you have any advice as a young, broke queer with no one to turn to. At this point, I'm looking for any ounce of opportunity that's presented to me, and I'm just going with it. Unfortunately, will not be including a dick pic because I am not that kind of girl yet. And for the safety of myself, deleting this email after sending and hope my family doesn't magically find this. Seriously, Anon Moose.
Anon Moose. Okay. What I would say, personally, is it sucks that you have to deal with your family like this, but find a reason to get out of the house and be with LGBTQIA people that's during the day so people won't be suspicious of your nighttime creepins, like a kickball or like a gay book club or like a
gay men's chorus,
circle jerk, or a stitching and bitching club, like start a quilting club or something. The depression is gonna get worse if you just sit in it. So if you keep yourself busy, at least you can distract yourself. That's what I do. If I ever feel down, I give myself something to do. That's all I can do. I don't know. And these house expenses, I charge the girls 3.5% when they turn tricks at my studio. So I don't know how much they're taking from you, but if it's above 3.5, honey, you may want to talk to the city council somewhere, or yeah, maybe a girl. She could help.
Yeah.
What would you do? What would you do if it's someone else?
Well, it sounds like, okay, I mean, first of all, being 21 and feeling like you're broke and feeling like you have no idea what you're doing with your life is I mean, you can connect with people on that, because I remember being in my early 20s and I had just moved to LA, and I was like,
literally decades ago.
Yeah. So many hundreds of years ago. But I didn't know what I was doing with my life, and it was a really sad, like, it was really like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. of course, that's when I discovered like doing drag, because it was something that I just really was drawn to and something I felt like doing. It didn't make sense financially or anything, but I had to do something to inspire myself and entertain myself. So I think your advice is really good. Do something during the day. I mean, that's a great
switch your
thing.
fucking major. If you're not interested in it, somebody's paying for that, your parents or you. You should at least be getting your money's worth and learn something that you want to learn, or like a trade you can use to make money to get out of your parents' thumb, you know?
And it's not, I mean, it just, yeah.
And if you're too...
No, it's not, it sounds like your family is, I mean, you're literally deleting your emails so that they don't find it. I mean, it sounds like you're sort of, I don't know. I mean, that sucks. Like, but sometimes you have to like, if you're...
Put on Kelly Clarkson Breakaway and then just like listen to the album a couple times.
Like, if you're not being supported and seen by people, even if they are your family, sometimes you have to like step away. Mm-hmm. And maybe that's like the scariest thing ever. Maybe that's like the worst thing ever. But often doing the scariest thing, or like the thing that like the thing that is the fucking giving you the most fear, sometimes by doing that, that's how you grow and like move into the next like phase of your life. So it's I don't know, and please don't take our advice like on Straight Talk. And then
I found out Pretty Girl's name. Pretty Girl's name is Brigitte.
Finally.
Brigitte Bidet.
Oh yeah, Brigitte.
Yeah, she's so fun.
Yeah.
She's the best.
And literally after the strip club, I was in her car and like she dropped me off and she's like, "Oh my god, blah 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 blah," and I was like, "What was your name again?" And she's like, "Bitch, did I drive you around all night? Did we not party and get lap dances? And then you forgot?" And I was like, I'm not good at names. I don't even have a drag name. So her name is Brigitte. Find her. She'll take you to the fun club. She knows where to go eat good. I think I had a honey butter chicken biscuit with her, maybe, or something. And she is amazing. Go find Brigitte and Ella. Ella's really fun too. Ella might be her drag mom. Ellasaurus Rex. The Atlanta girls are fun. They go in. Or you could just call Phoenix. She'll know where to go. And Nicole Page Brooks has a great deal for pedicures, for acrylic toenails. Talk to her, maybe.
Yeah.
Check in with Nina Bonita. All the girl.
We want to thank you so much for joining us for Hot
Goss. And a special shout out to our Mom Plus subscribers who are listening to this episode ad-free behind the Good Pussy paywall. A special hello to Ricardo H. and Melissa F.
Thank you for listening. We see you and we hear you there. Also, follow us on Instagram at Willam, at The Only Alaska 5000, at Race Chaser Pod, and at Mom Podcasts.
Mm-hmm. Stay safe out there, everybody, and be vigilant to what is happening around you. Turn the lights on before you put it in your mouth just to see if there's anything on it or under it. Then get that monkeypox vaccine if you're at risk and have access to it.
And we'll be back next week with another
Steaming, piping,
scalding serving of
Hot Goss.
Mom!
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a.
Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
And produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willam Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000.